Hey, thanks for tuning in with us today. I'm Josh Gadbois. I'm a general contractor here in Massachusetts. My goal is to educate and inspire you when it comes to doing remodeling in your home, specifically with basements, bathrooms, kitchens, and decks. Today we are talking about the average timeline it takes to remodel a basement, because you should know, right? It's the one question you always ask your professional contractor when they come is, how long is this project going to take? How long am I going to expect you to be here? How long is this project going to take? Did I say it twice? So we're going to go through that today, and we're really going to lay it out in a way as if a professional company is doing it. So of course you can do this stuff on your own. You could hire your uncle if that's what you really wanted to do. We don't recommend it, but we're going to lay it out in a way as if you hired a professional, they filed a permit, and what steps it's going to take to do that basement the right way. So we'll just start by answering the question so you don't have to wait till the end of the video. The average basement for us takes about 10 to 12 weeks. And the longer it takes, the more likely it is that it's multifaceted. So let's go through each phase fairly quickly so you have a sense of what's going to happen when you hire a professional for your basement remodel. So first step to anything, pre-plan. Just plan the job, permits ready, plans approved. You have a final walkthrough prior to the job starting. Make sure you walk through with your GC so you can ask all those questions. And have your deliveries and everything set up so when the team gets there, it actually can work. That leads us to week one, framing. Framing is about a week. You're going to see things like studs going up, the framing for the ceiling going in, and week 2 and 3 are what we call rough-ins. This is electrical, plumbing, HVAC, any of those types of rough-in work that has to happen before we close the walls up. And there's always a set of inspections for each one of those. We cannot get our framing inspection, the thing we did on week 1, until all of those pass. So it actually happens in a linear fashion, the inspection phase. So that's week 2 and 3 is the rough-ins. So week 4 and 5 is fire blocking and insulation. Fire blocking is something that we have to do up here in Massachusetts, and I believe most parts of the country have to do this. Essentially, when, for example, if an electrician drills a hole through a stud or a cavity and they create a hole, we actually have to fill that with a special foam or a mineral oil, depending on the town and what they want to see. This prevents drafts where air can flow through, because fire loves air. So if you did have a fire, it can't just escape through a hole and burn the rest of your house down. Week 6 is plaster. That takes a few days to do, depending on the size of the basement. And we actually let that cure for a couple days. Now that gets us into week 7 and 8, which is typically your finishes. You'll see some kind of finish carpentry team coming back, putting in your flooring, putting in your trim, your doors, trimming out windows, installing any windows that might need to be installed, finishing your staircase, making it look beautiful. This is an exciting part. So once we're through the carpentry, week 9 is the painting. Painting takes a few days, and then week 10, 11, and 12 is pretty much closeout, punch lists, and inspections. So thanks for tuning in with us. I'm Josh Gadbois. I'm a general contractor here in Massachusetts. If you have any questions, please email me, josh@RenoVistaConstruction.com. You can email me directly. As always, we love a subscribe. We always appreciate it when we get more content out to more people. Our goal, again, is to educate and inspire everybody when it comes to remodeling their homes and really just be in the know. So when you go to hire that professional, you know exactly what you're getting into.